I personally would have liked to have seen a Yasuo just because of the synergy and the wombo combo, but Kerp is played and won with Fizz. It is also a champion that can destroy a Twisted Fate. If Kerp gets ahead early, he will insta-give Nick at every opportunity he has. What Millenium are going to lose in trades to Edward and Genja, because Genja's going to get those multi-shots off from his passive. Oh, Kottenx finds Diamond. They're going to trade some damage. They're
going to trade some damage might be the wrong word here. Diamond is going to hammer away at Kottenx. Red buff for both of them, and I tell you what, Kottenx needs to be a little bit careful. Kerp is coming around the corner. Kottenx needs to be careful how deep he goes on this one, though. And here we see it. Kerp going to go right in on towards Diamond. Twisted Fate is there. Gold card and wild cards come down, but Diamond falling low. He's got a flash. LeeSin comes in, managed to secure the kill. Nick has flashed through. Kottenx following him. Kottenx going low. He will flash away. Kerp flashes back in, and now they've caught Edward. It's a good play coming out, but I think the damage might be too much. No, he's made enough distance there to get away, and that will leave Millenium with 2 kills. Disastrous.
Fear of having Twisted Fate interrupt, so they need to be aware of it. Jree does have access to his Glacial Fish, and here comes Diamond!
Oh, this is bad news for them. Diamond coming in. There is the ultimate coming down from Jree, but he's finished off by Genja. A nice kill back here from Gambit. They do have LeeSin moving around the back, but is Kottenx comfortable enough with this one? Do they think they can get anything? Is he just waiting for Fizz to move down? He was pinged out. No further action there.
Where he might be. So we do see Diamond roaming to the top lane. Kevin's got Flash and his ultimate. I think they're going to go from that now.
I think he's going to need it because we got Twisted Fate moving towards the top as well. There's the gold card. Kevin here in all kinds of trouble. Won't be able to take down Darien's passive, and that is another kill in the bag for Millenium. However, sorry for Gambit. However, Millenium with that numbers advantage now on the bottom side of the map, going to be going in towards Dragon. However, Genja and Edward are still there.
Here comes Genja. Culling's up.
Culling's up, but we see how effective Barum is at blocking that when they get the knock-up onto Edward, but Jree is going to go down. Edward knocked up in the air by the fish. This will surely be a kill back for Millenium. It's Kerp that gets that one. Genja trying to get away. Here comes Darien. Creaton's going to fall. Kottenx as low. That's a double kill for Genja. Can they actually get Kerp here? Genja trying to lifesteal a little bit back, but the presence of Darien offering them a lot there. The Dragon didn't go down, and that means that Gambit come out so strong in that fight. To show that he's maybe got what it takes to constantly carry them through as they manage to hook onto Jree. Follow through, doesn't get the knock-up, but there's a lot of damage to go Jree's way. His shield blocking a lot of that, but now the TP coming down. Darien caught in no man's land. Genja gonna be locked up by Creaton and Jree and finished off. It's a kill for Barum, but look at Darien. Continues to go heavy, but he's lost his passive, and he's gonna go down to Kevin. That's a double kill for Irelia, and now they keep going. The fish thrown out. Earth's gonna come through. Have they got the damage for Edward as well? The slow from Kevin will lock that one up, and it's Creaton to get another. And despite Gambit's great fight before, we now see a 4-for-1 in Millenium's favor.
Millenium are back in the game. This Dragon is going to even up that gold by a very large amount. The killing spree bonus that can be at this stage in time. So going for Winter's Bite and then Unbreakable. Of course, that big shield, it does scale with percentage damage reduction with the more points you put into it. Look how aggressive Jree's playing. Gold card in the mid lane. They're going for Nick.
Yeah, he's dead. Kerp actually going to get that one with the Ignite. Easy finisher for him. Can they get in on towards Genja? The knockup will come through. Thanks to Jree, but with Diamond now there, this could be a real problem. Edward steps forward, but they turn around, put all the focus onto Edward, and Kerp will get him and gets himself onto the rampage. Meanwhile, Kottenx and Kevin now coming through. They're going to go for Diamond. Slow it down, but have they got the damage? They do now. Kevin's there, and he gets the kill onto Genja. Diamond going to be headed up on the other side, and this is going to be an ace for Millenium.
Millenium just roam and find the targets they want. Stop pushing the map, which is what really matters. That's when they're going to accelerate much further ahead. And that's a Lich Bane already completed on Kerp, so he can potentially drop towers quickly.
Oh, Twisted Fate's going to join in this one. Where is Kerp going to go? He's actually going to go deep for Genja. He gets the ultimate off, but I don't think he's got the damage to get through. He will fall here. The shutdown will fall onto Diamond.
So Diamond's going to get the bonus gold. I think Gambit down. They know Destiny's not available, which means once Chum the Waters is up, they can go again, and Darien's the next target.
Darien is going to be in trouble here. Does have his passive available, but is that going to save him? They actually kick him out pretty much of the turret range. He will jump through, but he'll be chased on, and it's Kottenx that gets that one. Kevin helping out nicely, but this turret is going down.
Destiny's being used from Nick. He's going top lane, Dragon for Millenium.
Diamond trying to save that one, but that one will help out. Meanwhile, Kevin actually caught by both Nick and Darien. He flashes, but there's two flashes coming in, gets stunned up, and that will surely be the finisher. It is Darien that actually gets the shutdown onto Kevin. Well, look at this. Millenium hunting for a couple of kills down bottom. They don't get it, but they did get that Dragon. As I said before, there's the hook onto Kottenx. Actually, Edward going to get slowed down. That's a good play, but now with Creaton coming in, this could be real dangerous. A good block of the Cologne. Edward locked up and finished off. He put the box down. Kottenx just stands in the middle and says, I'll just wait it out.
Triforce for Kevin, like you talked about. Oh, Darien, let's see if we can get away.
Well, that is a lot of damage coming his way. However, look at the lifesteal back here for Darien. Ignite is ticking away, and that will be a bit of a problem for him. Does get the slow. No, it doesn't. Kerp will dash straight onto him, but now has he got the damage to finish off? There is the Blade of the Ruin King being used by Darien, but Kerp's still going to be able to chase. His cooldowns will be coming up here shortly. Darien is going to do a lot of damage as Diamond gets caught on the top side of the map. There's a Cologne coming through, and again, we see the Barum blocking out most, if not all, of that damage. Round 2 without a passive. And boom, there's the fish in your face. And ultimate miss completely. And now Darien is maybe going to still go down. Well, I always somehow underestimate that damage if you can get a second combo off there.
Shove that lane out. Gambit, I think, are doing a fairly good job because what they can do is they can feign pushing for the inner turret. It looks like they're going to commit for the time being because they haven't peeled away, and this should be Baron for Millenium, and Gambit have just given this up. They're not contesting, they're not going for inner turret. I have no idea what the decision making is because they've just given that up. That's a mistake.
Not a good call, and Darien's going to die here as well. Getting caught out, Fish knocks him up in the air. Will, of course, have his passive pop, but that'll be followed straight up from it's Kerp that gets that kill, and now they're going to keep chasing here. It's Diamond, the next target. A lot of damage coming his way. There's the dive in from Kottenx. They kick Nick out. He uses a last second zone. He's out by him some time, but Creaton able to finish that off. Gets himself the killing spree. Not only do they give up the Baron, they lose 2 men straight after it as well.
Gambit did not commit to a strategic push in the mid lane, and they got completely out-positioned around Baron. This should be an inhibitor turret as well. There's so much damage. Kevin's gone in.
Kevin's gone in, and they're going to focus Diamond, and that's the burst we were talking about earlier on, and it's been so prevalent here for Millenium. They're going to take the first inhibit. There's 40 seconds on Diamond, 20 on Nick, 10 on Darien. A simple push to the top lane.
Objectives in the late game. It's something that they'll need to go back and review. Anyways, Super Minions making it very close to that middle lane. Inhibitor steps, and you know what? Millenium could dive. If Kerp gets bored, he could just throw in that Chum the Waters, and they can look to finish anyone. There's no passive for Darien either.
Kevin wants to start things off. Kerp actually going to dive straight in there, and it's Darien that they focus on first. He will be absolutely destroyed. Nick down to half HP. Actually, Jree going to be hooked under the tower, and he will flash out of that one. Millenium taking a decent amount of damage. That Baron will help with the regen, and it's 50 seconds until Darien actually comes back in, and the mid lane is being pushed all the way through now. The Super Minions are onto the Nexus turrets, and that means that Millenium are going to get a second in here.
They're going to get this one. There's no one from Gambit that can hold them off. The question is, do Millenium fall back and play it safe, or do they want to contest more objectives? They do have the numbers advantage for another 30 seconds. Dragon is up though, and I think it looks like playing it safe. Safety is the name of the game here. In order for Gambit to do anything, they need Diamond and Darien to get multi-man knockups and ultimates, and it's not going to work. Take a look at the burst.
Going in on towards Genja, uses the Zhonya's. Kottenx coming around the side as well. Nick trying to keep him away from that. Kottenx may go down, but they've killed off one. They've managed to take down Edwin. Diamond going to be ping-ponged around the team as he's kicked back by Kottenx. Darien may be getting in there. No, he's going to be blown up and forced to back away. Nick also at half health. They seem to have repelled Millenium for now by killing the jungler, but Millenium got the inhib on the way out. For Millenium. Here they go then, moving forward. Diamond is going to move in there and try to do some damage. Didn't actually use his ultimate for quite a while on that one. Gives him the shield, but not too much pushed in the way of Millenium.
No, ultimate is now not available for Diamond, so if he does get caught or go in, he's going to be much less. Now, Super Minions are going to be bashing away, or rather, Siege Minions in the bottom lane in him. And Millenium are just playing this game super patiently. They may have caught Darien.
Yeah, Genja's actually gone away from this one, and there's the burst. Two of them at least gonna fall from this. Darien will leap away, and now Nick, the next focus. Look at that damage from Kerp. He will actually get shut down by Genja, who came back in, but that is the third and final inhibitor gonna go down. The bottom inhibitor has been done for them pretty much here with those minions, and that will go down as well. So all three inhibs down. This is surely Millenium gonna win the game. They push through. Darien gets knocked out. There's 4 men left alive for Millenium, although Kottenx is very, very low. Nick and Genja, the only 2 left to maybe hold on to this one, but look at those inhib turrets. Sorry, the Nexus turrets, and they do dive onto Genja in the end. Nick gonna be the next target.
Wow.
The ace for Millenium as the Nexus turrets go down. The Nexus itself will of course follow, and Millenium pick up a very impressive win over Gambit Gaming.
They go 2-0 on the week, and just such exciting play. That was the definition of a